Welcome to whatever spirit wants us to know today. I was going to channel some messages. I didn't really have time to do so, but I already feel spirit on me, around me, in me. So I do feel like we're going to get a nice, strong message here today. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you all are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you all have not already. If you all would like to contribute to the channel monetarily, it is not required, but it's definitely appreciated. You can do so via super chats, super likes, super thanks, super stickers, all the supers, as well as sending cash apps, which is pinned in the live chat, and I will pin it in the comments once this live is over. Also, if you're looking for personal readings, you can book, hey Montrese, you can book on savvysentient.com. I have an assortment of readings there at this time, including one-on-one Zoom readings, as well as if you're not really ready for a one-on-one with me, and you just have a little question, you can just ask for a video reading. That's available as well. Ask your question, you'll get a recorded reading back. Yeah, and other readings, just go explore what's over there on savvysentient.com. All right. Slots are available week by week, so do keep an eye on which slots are available week by week. If you don't see any openings, come back next week. First come, first serve. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's stop all that blabbering and chatting. But what I already feel is that I've been feeling this since, the Gregorian New Year. That with this being an eight year, for a lot of us, we are going through cycles right now. Okay, so we're coming out of certain cycles and entering into new cycles. These new cycles are going to be more abundant. We're going to see more goals met. We're going to become more affluent. But there is going to be a requirement for certain things to be released. People, places, ideas, mindsets. Some of the people that you may have to release could be family, could be friends, could be employers, could be fake friends, relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, however, you date. So let's just go ahead and see what messages Spirit has. All right. L'esprit guide zan set akleneve. Moi vene pour avec un militaire pour conscient. Tant pis. Elle pour moi devine pour ne pense pas un problème avant de collectif. Non pas fait women, pas fait confiance. À qui on 100% reconnaissance. Mais ouais, merci. Merci beaucoup. All right, Spirit, what's the overall energy here for this reading for the collective? Now, what did I just say? There's going to be certain things that you got to walk away from in order to get what you want in this 8 year. And what comes up? The 8 of Cups, confirmation. 8 of Cups in the reverse. So there are certain things that you are holding on to that need to be released. What's at the bottom of the deck? Mother of Cups. For some of you all, this is something emotional, some type of trauma that needs to be healed. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting a channel message. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Let's get these cards out, and I'll channel as the cards come out. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some maternal trauma. We have the 9 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like whatever this is not new. This is something that you are well aware that you need to heal. And this is something that you have been trying to heal for a very long time. There are steps that you have been trying to take towards this healing. But I feel like, as I'm saying that, what I'm hearing is I get knocked down, but I get up again. And you're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. Y'all remember that song? So I feel like you reach certain milestones, you get to certain places, in your healing, and then you receive some type of setbacks when it comes to this, whatever this is. So for a lot of y'all, what I feel like needs to be released is not even necessarily something tangible, but this is something emotional. This is something that needs to be healed. This is something that creates obstacles for you in your day-to-day life. Okay. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and you need to release it. Pentacles energy is indicative of health. It's not just about money. So this is about your health. In order for you to be better, there is something that needs to be released. Tell me what this might be for the collective. Tower. Wow. Okay. So something traumatic, something, I heard atrocity. There was some type of atrocity that has happened to you. Tell me more about this. Let's focus on this for the collective for now. I'm going to clarify it. Tell me what this tower was. And I feel like it's past tense. We have the Two of Cups. It has something to do with a partnership. What was this tower? The Four of Pentacles. There's some type of relationship, some type of partnership that you're holding on to that has been tumultuous, that has been trying, that has created hardship into your life. And I feel like the person that you are holding on to, they're the cause of all the discourse and all the negative trauma that you're holding on to. That they're the cause of it. Tell me more about this, Spirit. We have the Chariot. Direct. Okay, and then, okay. I feel like as you try to move away from it with the Chariot and the Six of Swords, like you try to move away from it mentally. You try to just continue through life without thinking about it. But I feel like it's like buried in your subconscious. It's there. Like I feel like y'all don't know how to release it. Some of you all just go about life trying to ignore it. But this has something to do with a partnership, some type of relationship in your life. What is this, Spirit? Tell me about the relationship. They're telling me to pull them Island Time Wellness cards. Nine of Swords. I'm about to pull the Island Time Wellness. Knight of Swords, the Devil. Whatever this is, okay, I feel like you get intrusive thoughts pertaining to this. Whatever your trauma was, the reason why you're having issues progressing is because whenever you get to certain milestones, whenever you have any ideas about progress, about growth, these intrusive thoughts come in. Knight of Swords with the Devil. To tell you what you can and can't do. This might have been in relation to a parental figure. Could be masculine, could be a mother figure with a lot of masculine energy. All the cards in this deck are women, even though the king is a king and, you know, typically male. In this deck, everyone's female. So it could be like a really dominant mother figure that has limited you in some way as you were growing up. Told you couldn't do certain things, prevented you from, I don't know, playing sports or getting involved in some, like, I feel like quelled is the word, quelled your dreams. Let's get some Island Time Wellness out here before we continue. What's going on here? What is this relationship that is harming the collective or limiting the collective's growth? Coffin, but it was in the reverse. Okay, with the coffin card, what I'm getting is that whoever this parental figure is, this is someone who is past, but the experience that you've had with them growing up is not. Like, even though they're dead and gone, the upbringing that you had from them still haunts you. It still prevents you from doing certain things. You have dreams and goals that you want to accomplish, but whenever you get the energy, get the um, drive, the determination, cherry energy to try to accomplish it, you hear these intrusive thoughts planted in your mind by this parental figure telling you that you can't, telling you that it's not going to work out. For some of you, I'm feeling that, and you may feel some kind of guilt around this, but when this parent died, you actually felt free. You actually, I don't want to say you celebrated their death, but them dying was a relief to you. Like, whoever this figure was, if it wasn't directly a parent, maybe it was like an aunt or someone that you had a close proximity to, someone in a position of authority over you. And when they died, I just heard foster parent. When they died, you felt relief. And so you still feel kind of guilty for feeling that. You don't have to. Now I'm feeling like I want to cry. And I'm feeling like you felt like this person sabotaged any effort with the hammer card. You felt like they sabotaged any effort you made towards your dreams or your goals. I'm hearing limited, like you felt limited, you felt trapped. You may feel like it's unfixable because they're dead now. What you're wanting from them is some type of like apology or some type of acknowledgement of your ability to complete a dream. But because they're gone now, you don't feel like that's possible. And you feel like the damage that was done to you is unfixable. Even though these cards are not in reverse, passion. Okay, so with the passion card coming out in reverse, I feel like they like poured water on anything that you were passionate about. Like they put out the fire that you had towards certain things. And maybe that's why you don't feel like you can accomplish things, because you no longer have the same passion for those things as you did before. I feel that like just energy that is just like very limited and very trapped. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on for the collective? The Ten of Swords. The Lovers. Some of you all, this is sad. I didn't know this was going to be like this, y'all. But got to give y'all the message that Spirit needs me to give you. So some of you all feel like even though the dream is unfulfilled, even though your goal has not been met, you live life like it's fine. You know, what's done is done, it's the past. I'm just going to move forward and just live a regular life. I'm not going to think about that dream anymore. I don't want to be a singer anymore. I don't want to be an artist anymore. I don't want to dance anymore. I'm too old now. I didn't get the training that I needed. I didn't get the classes that I needed. But Spirit's saying it's okay to start exploring. It's okay to ignite that passion again, to start learning now, whether you're 25, 35, 55, however old you are, it's not too late for you to pursue your dream. Dang. There was a thing going around social media not too long ago, and I think like Oprah, Samuel Jackson, like all of these celebrities were on this list, this meme or whatever. And all of these people on this list who are now like huge celebrities started mad late. So you may be at the age that some of these people were at when they got started, and you're feeling like you can't because you lost so much time. And Spirit saying that's not true. And it's never too late for you to start. It's never too late for you to join that acting troupe, that improv class, that, I don't know, maybe you'll start with something like a painting sip. And then you'll realize, like, dang, what I painted when I was sipping is kind of better than what everybody else painted. I might have a little talent right now. Like, but I just really feel like you're being urged to try again. You're being urged to not give up, to not let those intrusive thoughts that whoever this person was created for you. That's not your life. That's not your reality. That's not your belief system. These thoughts are not your own. So when they show up for you, you need to dead them immediately. You need to acknowledge them, and you need to let them know that they have no space in your energy, that they're not your own, and then they need to go back to where they came from. Period. Return to sender. Negative energy that tells you that you cannot. So what's in the center of this reading, Spirit? Queen of Swords. Like I said, discernment. You need to acknowledge when these thoughts show up and understand that they are not your own. Send them back to where they came from. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? With the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the energy of your gifts. Your gifts. Your gifts. For some of you all, this is about a spiritual gift. For some of you, this is about a spiritual gift. And the way that I want to show y'all how this looks. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, okay? Sixes are balance. Typically, this is a card of reciprocity, okay? Equal give and take. The way I'm seeing this is mental with the Queen of Swords, emotional and spiritual, okay, with the Queen of Cups. And I feel like for some of you, what you're fighting with is logic over emotion, logic over spirituality. Some of you all are very aware that these gifts exist, but you may not feel like they're as powerful for you as they were for your mother or your mother's mother. The parental figure. I feel like for some of you, your mother knew, whoever this is for, your mother knew what you were capable of. They were aware of your spiritual gifts. They were aware of how powerful you are and how powerful you would be. And for whatever reason, I feel like for some of you, this is religious reasons. They try to suppress what you were capable of. Whenever you showed any interest in magic and hoodoo and spirituality, spiritual gifting, they minimized it or even maybe tried to scare you away from it. Tell me more about this, clarify, Spirit. Queen of Swords again. Yeah, someone, the way they spoke to you, They tried to tell you, that it was not right for you to be this way. But now that it's become more socially acceptable and now that you're coming into your own gifts, you're trying to find a balance. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You feel like a lot of lack about your gifting. I think there's some resentment here towards whoever this figure is. You feel like they should have nurtured your gifts. They should have helped you develop them. For whatever reason, even though this person tried to, again with I'm going to quell your gifts, they themselves were a pretty powerful practitioner. I would hate to think, but it's not impossible, that your mother was envious of what you would become. She was jealous of what you will become. For some of you all, this is not your biological mother. We have the King of Pentacles that came out in this middle section as well. I feel like whatever your gifting is something that will lead you to like financial wealth and stability. And for some of you all, this is godparents. This is someone who, I don't know if you like initiated into a practice, or someone who kind of guided you as you got into spirituality or into hoodoo or whatever it is that you practice. Whoever you look to, whoever your elder was, they saw who you were going to become. They saw your potential. They saw that your gifts would make you well off, make you financially stable. And they tried to take your destiny from you. There is envy here. With the Three of Pentacles, yeah, this is somebody that you were supposed to work with, someone who was supposed to elevate you. This is I'm hearing the word cult. I don't know why. Maybe this group felt more like a cult than a coven, more like a cult than a religious, or not a religious, like a spiritual group. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. But they felt more like a cult than a support system, is what I'm getting. What was the experience that the collective had with this group? They made you feel isolated, or they tried to isolate you. We have the Hermit and the Moon. When I asked for your experience with them, we got the Hermit energy and we got the Moon. So they maybe made you feel really isolated, or okay, for somebody, I don't know, this is specific, but they actually did isolate you. They took you out somewhere. I want to say like out in the forest somewhere, and left you. I guess it was supposed to be some form of initiation. Tell me about the experience. Clarify this with this group. Seven of Pentacles. Y'all, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. 7 may be significant, but Seven of Pentacles came out the bottom of the deck, and it came out to clarify this. It was like they took you out somewhere to do some soul searching. It was some type of ritual to see if you would be able to survive it, to persevere. Tell me more about this. to test your mastery or something. Like, it was, oh, I don't know. I don't like this energy. It's kind of fucked up. Whew. Power dynamics. They took you out somewhere where you didn't have help, like where you had to rely on them. They took you somewhere to show you that they were more powerful than you, or they isolated you to show you that they were more powerful than you. This was not something that was meant to help you. This was something done purely out of envy, purely out of jealousy of who you are, who you're supposed to be. But what it did was scare you away from your gifting, or scare you away from spirituality. This is something that could have even happened like in the astral. This person could be attacking you in your dreams to show you like that they're more powerful than you. We have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're doing this to show you that they're more powerful than you, but the truth is that they're not. You just don't understand your power and you're afraid of it because that's how they wanted to make you feel because of who you would become. So Spirit, talk to me about the collective. What happens when they embrace their gifts, when they embrace their powers, when they stop being afraid to explore and just step into their power? What is the future for them? What does this look like? When you stop running from, when you stop falling into that escapism with the 7 of Swords, I'm hearing that you can outfox them. And a new beginning is set up for you. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more. The 3 of Swords. I feel like with the 3 of Swords, this is what you will be able to accomplish. 2 of Cups. Okay, so we had the 2 of Cups earlier as this connection. But when you stand in your own power, you'll be able to out-strategize this person, outpower, outdo this person, and you will have a sense of freedom. You will be set free. You will have a new beginning in your stability. It will be the end of your burdens. Once you start believing in yourself, once you start believing in your abilities, your burdens will end. Yeah. And you will have a reason to celebrate. This actually landed on the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. I feel like this is you destroying this partnership, destroying this connection in a way that is painful for this person. And I don't feel like it's just because you're intending to be evil or whatever towards this person, but they've been trying to keep you mentally enslaved, limited, in disbelief about your own abilities and capabilities. And when you finally walk in your power, that's what's going to crush them. 4 of Wands energy. You will have a reason to celebrate. Tell me more. You will be the Queen of Cups, which is what led the reading. Okay, you will be fully healed. Queen of Cups is very psychic. She is a healer. She is extremely intuitive. She walks fully in her gifts. Okay, nobody can tell her what she is and what she ain't. Okay, she believes fully in herself. And the last card for the outcome. Last cards for the outcome. Page of Swords. Oh, yes, Ashe. The outcome is a Page of Swords. We see them looking. What they looking at? Catch snowman in the kitchen. What they cooking ass. All right. They're going to be blocked from your energy. They're going to be looking, but they ain't going to be able to touch you. They're not going to have access to you. They're going to be blocked from your energy. High Priestess, this is you. They're going to be blocked from the High Priestess. They're going to be blocked from access to the High Priestess. Okay? So when you finally embrace who you are and what you're capable of, you will shut this person down. If this is not, magic for you, if this is not psychic gifts for you, same energy. They told you couldn't be a professional baseball player. Once you start believing that and you start pursuing and you start practicing and working and you start making strides, making moves, start showing up, playing games, getting recognition, you're shutting them down. Once your artwork starts selling, the artwork they told you could never do because you don't know nothing about art, but people, the court of public opinion thinks otherwise. They see your work and they're like, damn, I would love one of those for my living room. You shut them down. Okay? Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, go for it. Do that shit. You are going to shut some people down. Even if this person is deceased. Even if this person has gone, you are still going to shut them down because the spirit lives on. They see you. They gonna know. They gonna see you popping. And you're going to shut them down. And you're going to shut down those intrusive thoughts. At the end of the day, you win. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some rebel messages. Because why not? Rebel. Talk nice to the collective or don't. I don't care. But please tell them what they need to hear. The most. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Don't let those intrusive thoughts fuck it up. Don't let these issues fuck it up. Okay? What else you need to tell the collective? Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Go out into the world. Okay? Go see some things. Go do some things. Some of y'all sitting here scrolling classes instead of, applying for the classes. Put your phone down. Go to the class. Okay? And eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. And with that one, I'm feeling a energy of grounding. Like eat some root vegetables, carrots, potatoes, shit that grows in the ground. I don't know why, but I'm feeling led to tell you that you need to ground. You need some root vegetables. But yeah, something about taking care of yourself. And then stop whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Nobody from your past has any power over you unless you let them. Okay? So stop whining and get to it. All right, so what are the soul lessons that were meant to come from this situation for the collective? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This is a card that is telling you to use your own judgment. And I also feel like in this instance, this is a card about the judgment being passed on you by others. What people think of you is not any of your concern. What you think of yourself is what matters. And you should not let what you think of yourself be influenced by what the fuck anybody else thinks. Period. All right. Next soul lesson. I knew it was going to be love. I don't know how I knew that because I'm psychic. Okay. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So in this situation, even though it may have been traumatic, even though it may have been hurtful, jarring, and any other adjective to describe this situation, there has to be something good that came out of it. 3, 4, 5, 6, when I said that on the clock. And what came out of that, according to that angel number, 3, 4, 5, 6, is your ability to persevere to push through, even though somebody told you what you couldn't do. Your ability to progress, even though somebody told you that you wouldn't or that you couldn't. The ability to continue in spite of and not stop and fail and stop trying because someone told you that you couldn't. Okay. Dr. Emery, the light. Hi, Dr. Emery. So, what is the last message from the soul messages? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay. And you know what I'm getting with this message? That you are not the only one in this situation where you feel like it's too late for you to start. There are so many people in the world right now who feel like they could have done this, that, and the third, but it's too late. Age, time, it's not real. It's never too late. It's never too late to get started. It's never too late. The example that they're bringing to me, to bring to y'all, is my perspective on pregnancy. Now, even though I know I don't look like it, I am 38. And for a long time, I believed that I had to get pregnant and all of this by a certain age. Meanwhile, I know that there are other women who thought the same way or think the same way. But then we look around social media, we look around, regular media, and we see Brat and her boo over here having babies. And I think Brat is well over 40. We see older women getting pregnant and having healthy babies all the time. Time is not real. Your health and how you nurture and take care of yourself, that's what's real. How you pour into yourself, that's what's real. That's what creates longevity. That's what buys you more time. Okay? So make sure you're in good mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health, and live a life that's in alignment with the things that you desire. Never limit yourself. That's why we need to get rid of these intrusive thoughts that tell you that you can't do something. They're not even your own. They were planted in you by your upbringing. So release them. Okay? And what is the crystal spirit message that we have? Dalmatian stone, number 19. All right? If y'all here and this is resonating, you still kicking it with me, go ahead and hit that like button. If you new and you kicking it, go ahead and subscribe. I try to bring y'all readings almost every day. And the Dalmatian stone message is playfulness, childlike joy and enthusiasm for life, absurdity, humor, and laughter. Watch children play, and you are watching them learn. Serious though life may seem at times, Dalmatian Stone is calling you to embrace the absurdity of the world, to laugh and find humor in everyday experiences that might otherwise frustrate you. All of us are here to learn and laugh, and laughter makes the lessons easier. And sometimes it even makes it stick a little better. For it can help you write a funny story that you can tell over and over again. Remember the time? Boy, did I learn my lesson. Now is a good moment to crack a joke, to break the tension, and remind yourself that alongside trouble and hardship dances the spirit of playfulness. This is not a time for trudging or marching, but for skipping. Sing a song, make a goofy face, and recognize that the conscious universe throws you off course at times to remind you that surprises can be a gift from the invisible realm. Dalmatian Stone Spirit is calling you to lighten up and open yourself to playing with the possibilities. Who knows what you will discover as you join in on the fun. The conscious universe is not here to trick you, but to help you, for you are deeply loved. And with this card, what I'm also getting is a message of tending to your inner child, because a lot of this trauma and confusion and doubt comes from your childhood. There's a need for you to heal your inner child. And for some of you, doing this thing even if you don't ever become like famous for whatever it is, but actually taking the time to do this thing now is going to help you nourish and heal your inner child, because this is something that you have been craving since you were small. And so taking the time to do it now is going to be so therapeutic and so healing for you. So even if you don't become a Major League Baseball player next year, just joining an adult softball league or something like that is going to be so cathartic for you. It's going to be so healing. It's going to be one of the best things that you ever did for yourself. Never growing up paid off. Yeah. Never growing up paid off. Which, so you did the childish things. You did things, that nurtured your soul. That's always going to pay off. Think about the story of Peter Pan. Maybe you should watch Peter Pan. Watch Peter Pan when you're done with this. That he never wanted to grow up. And when you grow up, what the fuck you get? Bills. Ill. But anyways, but yeah, he never wanted to grow up. And the Lost Boys, they never wanted to grow up, and they never did. And they just lived the best, happiest life. I understand it's a fairy tale, but there's something to be said about that story, that you need to keep a piece of that childlike energy preserved always. Always. We can't adult all the time, every day. It's exhausting. Go watch some Disney movies when this is over. Go watch the Goofy movie. I don't know. When I was reading that card, I just thought of the Goofy movie. Every now and then, you can catch me singing, I want to stand out above the crowd, even if I got to shout out loud. Like, some power line, I'm going to sing it. Like, some power line, because you can't let your inner child die. You got to nurture that girl, that boy, that friend, they, them. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like this is going to help you tremendously in becoming and realizing certain dreams that you were told that you were never going to realize by whoever this parental figure was or this authority figure was. You are going to realize some of this, your dreams, by just simply doing what they said that you couldn't, by simply putting the effort in to do it. That's it. Okay, so let's get some advice and a postcard from Spirit. What is the advice for the collective? Even if I gotta shout out loud, tonight is the only night you see. I'm gonna stand out till you notice me. Your advice is to stand out until somebody motherfucking notice you. Okay. No. So the advice is the Two of Pentacles. Bring some balance into your world. Okay. And I feel like that is balancing. Like I said, we had that Queen of Swords energy earlier and that Queen of Cups energy. Balance that. But also balance that inner child with that adult life. Okay? Too much of anything is going to make you dull. The Daughter of Wands comes up again, which is the Page of Wands energy. Explore. 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 Don't be afraid to try new things. Try the things that you were told you were never going to be able to do. And lastly, but not least, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, stop telling yourself that you can't. Stop. I feel like some of you all believe if you try now that you're a fake or a phony. You may be dealing with some imposter syndrome. And especially if you are if that message of spirituality, like if you are a practitioner, if you are a hoodoo, if you are a witch, whatever, however you identify, if you have these natural gifts and you were always told by people like that's evil, that's wrong, whatever. But now that you're seeing that you have them and you're strong and you're stronger than you think you are, or you know you are, or you've been told by, I don't know, readers or your spirit guides that you're something bigger than what you thought, and you might be feeling like an imposter, like they telling me I'm this high priestess, I'm this da 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 da, and I don't know the first thing about nothing. Your natural gifts, you are who you are. You were born a high priestess. You were born a high priest. This is who you are destined to be, regardless of if you have the practice. A lot of you have your ancestors and your guides giving you spell work, giving you spiritual bath, giving you, and you don't know where it's coming from. You like, I don't know, I just feel like I needed to do this, this, and this. And I don't know, I just felt it because you are being guided by your ancestors. Because you are being guided by your ancestors. Around this time last year, I did a reading about spiritual warfare. And one of the messages in there was that some of your spiritual gifting comes from your past life. You got gifts you don't even realize you have, but you've had them for centuries. You've had them for centuries. And it's just about awakening them. It's just about remembering. And you're starting to. And that's what makes you feel like an imposter, because you're like, how the hell do I know to do this? I don't have no elders. I ain't never been trained. I'm not initiated to nothing. How do I know that? I'm not a real witch. I'm just an imposter. I'm just out here making shit up. No, you're not. You're just out here remembering. You are just out here fucking remembering. It can be overwhelming. Especially when you remember, and you remember that you're someone who maybe everyone knows, some type of historical figure, and now you think you're crazy because you're like, I'm not no motherfucking Cleopatra. Like, I'm not Cleopatra. But maybe you are. And maybe you're remembering. So, I don't know. I went off on a little tangent there, but that's probably something somebody needed to hear. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and get your postcard from Spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, because I'm going to go spatchcock a chicken. All right. All right. So, postcard from Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? It says, Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it is okay to be afraid when faced with certain uncertainties in life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, but rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown, let go of the branch you're clinging onto, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you toward your highest good and most wonderful adventure. Okay, Page of Wands energy. All you need to concern yourself now is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Hey, Shonda girl. Don't be afraid to dance, y'all. So let go of the branch you're clinging to, the branch of intrusive thoughts, the lies that people told you, the deceptions to make you lose faith in your abilities and your gifts and your talents, and be adventurous. Be courageous. Go try some shit. Go do some shit that they said you couldn't do. Even if you fail, it's worth trying. It might just be something so enjoyable for you that your inner child is like, yes, bitch, let's do that shit again. We're not good at this, but it's amazing. It feels good. Okay. It feels good. So we're going to keep doing it. All right. So that is y'all's message. If this resonates for y'all, please do the things like the video, share the video, subscribe. Okay. If it resonates a little too much, you need a personal reading, you can book at SavyCynthia.com as always. I do have some openings, and I think I might actually open up a few more slots because I got some time this week. If it resonates and you would like to send a donation, you can do a super sticker, super chat, super thanks. Also, Cash App is pinned in the live chat. I'm going to put it in the comments once this is over as well. So that is appreciated, not required, but if you like to send a Cash App, it is appreciated. And of course, until the next time I read for y'all, which will likely be tomorrow, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right. Go gather yourself. Go get right. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.